Well, hello guys, it's me, Kytchen Cynk, coming back at you again. There, change the gamma back up. I was sneaking around trying to make it so it looked, I don't know. I came from gamma 3, so it was really washed. Anywho's, so over there was the admin building, just for people joining up and other admin requirement stuff. And I did what I told you told you that I was going to do, which is made my rafts. And I figured since I went a little overboard in crafting everything, I'd make the speed raft just for fun. Because why not? Let's place it down and try it out. Oh, and I was thinking maybe having some fun. There's the speed. Kicks up after a few moments. So on the server at the moment, we have got, let's get this out of my face. There's Prophet, Mad Moxie, and Taz currently on our server that I'm aware of anyway. I believe they're over here having some fun. Might show them this nifty, amazingly fast raft, unless they've already built one themselves. Trademark parking. Hey, Prophet. Have you tried out the new speedboat? I switched over to the recording server, or recording channel. Yep.
No, I haven't tried the new speedboats yet. I'm gonna. I've made one boat. I might demolish it. Try one of the speedboats.
If you want, you could take this one for a spin. It's pretty quick. Whoa, look at this one. Just looks amazing. That's that every dinosaur color. Over here is the herbivore island where everything that lives here is nice. There's one dinosaur that lives here that is not an herbivore, which is ooh, it's pretty nice. But it's the pteranodons, if I can find them. Ooh, there's one over there. Anyways, and then Taz and Moxie are living around here somewhere, having some fun. 560, nice. And then I've also got, thinking to, thinking to leave that one there and build the big old base one here. Kind of live with them. Whoa, did you see that zoomed out? Bam! It's for when you put your base on it. Get that out of my face. I could build a 17 by 17 by 16. So 17 by 17 as the base, and then 16 structures tall. So I can have my taming boat here. I can make it my taming, and then I can make it my house, and then I can make it anything else I want, you know. So I'm very eager to try it out, but it is very slow. It's 95% of the speed, which is completely understandable. And I've increased the building on platforms a little bit. Oh, check this out. They can go in reverse. In reverse. That way you can get just the perfect parking you want. And everything epically amazing like that. Ooh, I forgot my trike. Sarah, I didn't mean it. I promise. She's taking a nap, I think. So let's get over there, pick up Sarah, bring her back to the herbivore island, live in peace, and start creating my bases, my builds, get them all set up, taken care of. See if I can land it again. Close enough. That thing is epic. Now, sometimes when you're driving boats or Quetzals or whatever with platforms and dinosaurs on it, if they cover like this spot, it gives issues, whether it be a tail flying in or anything really. Coming into this particular spot, you stop. There's one time I was trying to tame a Rex on. Oh no. Hope this is lag. Hope this is lag. Yeah, this is lag. The fishes are in the sky. Anywho, uh, the Rex tail kept coming into my spot. So instead of going forward like this, like this, like this, like this, I got very tired of that after about an hour, and still not making it from Carno Island, which is currently the very tippy top, very top right. Herbivore Island is the very bottom right. I was basically traveling that distance, and it took me an hour to move half that distance. I was rather upset, to say the least. And I just said, okay, I'm just going to go park my raft, and I'm going to go kill stuff. Oh, wrong boat. Sorry, wrong boat. One bad thing about having things on a structure like this is if I were to go through a rock that were, I don't know, big enough to pop through this, it'll keep Miss Sarah off. One of the great things about a trike, as you probably know, is the ability to quickly gather thatch and berries, particularly the berries. And I always have my first dinosaur as my fridge because it's going to, all my stuff's going to be kind of spoiling quickly. Now I've changed the spoiler timers. I think I went a little overboard. I was hoping to have the berries about an hour tops. That way it's a reasonable amount of time and not overabundance. See, like the spoiled meat at the moment, it's going to take an hour and a half just to spoil one, which is great for prime meat, don't get me wrong. Spoiled meat, 4 hours. And then we're going to be getting some fridges and other things later on. Here's the magic seeds. I got a great idea. I know you don't know it yet, but on my mobile base, whoops, don't recommend stopping the movement forward in the midst of flight, or you'll just drown. I'm going to put my taming stuff, if I can. This is going to be so epic, because I could build it 17 wide. I'm not going to go through the tedious gathering everything to be able to start building. I'll be trying out a new program, the Windows Movie Maker, kind of splicing two videos together, splicing this one, as well as, I'm heavy, but splicing this one here, and the next one that I will be making to be able to demonstrate the building. You may have seen me demonstrate it when I did the SS Destroyer, which is an amazing boat for PvP such and things, because it's a big old metal box that nobody can really hurt. With the turrets, we'll be able to destroy the rockets that come at you. And, anywho's, I'm going to cut for now. I'm going to hit transition, try that out. Blam! I will find out later if that worked. Now I'm going to go and Welcome back, guys. I hope it worked well. Hope my transitions went through. Otherwise, you're going to have to watch two separate videos. So right now, I went through, gathered up some materials, as you see in my hotbar. I've got some foundations and such, and some seedings to do a nifty trick that I'm about to show you, just in case you don't happen to know it. Normally with my, sorry, tickle my throat. Normally with my boats, I lower the foundation to being about the same height as the raft itself. It causes more protection for the raft. To me, I like the way it looks a little better. But with it being the taming boat, I'm wanting it up a little higher, kind of like Prophet's got over here. You see Prophet over there. Um, this way, you can drive, because you can drive with things knocked out, which is amazing. But it won't. You don't have to worry about as many rocks in the way. If any rocks come above this or land or whatever, above this height, it'll still knock whatever it is off. But there won't be near as many as water level. Know what I mean? So anyway, let's get to today's business. I'm wanting to, this one here should be able to go to 17 by 17. Yes, I will be moving my raft later. Yes, I plan to make it as big as possible. Because why not? So, I want everything to be lined up and perfect because I don't want to get to the end and then realize it's off and then it bugged me. So I'm going to do my best. So right when you get onto the raft, it's going to automatically center you. Oh crap. It's way too high. Dang it. That didn't work. It was supposed to place it right about here, perfectly centered. But now I've got to do the work for it. Oh well. So I'm using the wooden one at the moment to simply be able to see things better. Started it off in third person so I can line it up a little better. When I go to K mode, it won't kick me around as much. Okay. Up a little cricket. Okay, how is that looking? Doing a line test here. That is actually pretty good. Oh, a little cricket at the top. Smidge. Hopefully it's smidged enough. Okay, now then let's check the other angle. Make sure that's a good angle. Let's go the right way this time. Out a little bit. So now I'm using this front line. I'm still a little bit crooked. Smidge. Ooh. Is that too much? Not quite enough. Hold your breath. Ooh, that might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. Let's try there. Okay. Sneeze. No, that one's just going to have to work because I don't have all night. Want to get to building more. I'm going to show you the first little bits, just kind of showing you how I get started with everything. This is the base boat for the versatile raft mod. I'm wanting to leave where I'm standing open or with like maybe a hatch or something. This way it's easy peasy to get back onto the raft from the top or the bottom, since I don't expect the raft getting any damage. And then when I can, I do need to upgrade some things into metal, such as the ramps, so that the dinosaurs don't go and gnaw on it. They like doing that, by the way. So, let's bring it right to the edge. Now to continue on over here, you place the thatch roof down, and then you can see on the edges of the thatch roof all that green, allowing you to place it. Whereas if I were to try it without that roof, nothing. And then, destroy. Let's go ahead and move the speedboat, just because it's the funner one to cruise on. Sorry for the sound effects. Maybe eventually I'll pick up some real ones and you won't have to listen to me all the time. Or then again, maybe you're just stuck with me. Anyways, I'm going to continue on with this because it's just going to be the same old, hitting the buttons, placing things, counting out, making sure it's symmetrical, because I love symmetrical. And, yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be bringing you back in tonight, or if it'll be tomorrow or something like that, that I either show some construction, or I might just give a tutorial, like showing it, touring it off, I should say. Anywho, and I can easily replace this one with stone, because I don't want to get destroyed on me, because that would suck. You know what I mean, Bird? Good.